Are you tired of being the only person who can't cross their legs? Is taking a walk both frustrating and embarrassing because you can only walk like this? Or this?
If you're suffering from any of these conditions, you need to learn about knee flexion and extension.
Hi, I'm Rotasia McFlextension, and if you've never heard of knee flexion and extension, prepare to have your world rocked and your mind blown. People all over the world are marveling at this breakthrough discovery. Through the scientific use of muscles, you can walk with ease, cross your legs without embarrassment, and more. We spoke with world-renowned doctor of lower extremity movements, Dr. Rectorius Hamglutericeps, and here's what he has to say about this breakthrough discovery.
Hello, I'm Dr. Rectorius Hamglutericeps, world-renowned doctor of lower extremity movements. The knee flexion and extension movement has helped thousands, no, millions of people perform not only their activities of daily living, but other areas as well.
The knee flexion movement cleverly uses the sartorius muscle and the hamstring muscles to do its magic. And what about when it's done? Research and science has shown us that when the knee is ready to extend, all four quadriceps spring into action, extending the leg back out straight. It's truly a beautiful machine.
And how far should you be able to flex and extend your knee, you say? Well, I'll tell you, it's 0 to 135 degrees. That's how many.
I know what you're thinking. Too good to be true, right? But it is true. And what are some of the areas of occupation where a good range of motion and normal muscle function of knee flexion and extension can make life more meaningful? Well, play. Much play requires bending knees and/or extending knees. Why, even many board games require sitting with knee flexed. And have you ever tried to play Twister without extending? I think not. And leisure activities. You can't really garden very well without a little knee flexion and extension. And what about self-care? Your normal activities of everyday living. Well, ladies, don't try to shave your legs without being able to flex and extend that knee. Just don't. Or tie your shoes. Knee flexion. And remember our walkers? Well, if you combine knee extended walker with the knee flexed walker, you're walking around just like a dream. But wait, there's more! Dr. Rectorius Hamglutericeps has recently added 2 more movements to his recommended movements for the lower extremity: internal and external rotation.
Internal rotation utilizes the gluteus minimus to pull the hip in toward the midline in a rotation-y sort of way. External rotation uses 6 lateral muscles of the hip to pull the hip out in a rotation-y sort of way. Now, don't confuse these movements with their cousin, ab and adduction. Those aren't rotation-y. The rotation-y part is the secret that allows internal and external hip rotation to work their magic. A good range of motion is 0 to 45 degrees of internal rotation. To keep it easy, the external rotation range of motion is the same, 0 to 45 degrees.
These movements have been proven to be great on their own and in conjunction with knee flexion and extension. The possibilities are endless, and these 2 movements work great together. You're welcome.
Use internal rotation to let everyone know when you have to pee very badly. Use internal rotation to do your favorite yoga moves. Use internal rotation to dance the Charleston. Use external rotation to stand like a pirate. Use external rotation to balance your groceries as you try to open a door. external rotation to dance the Charleston. We spoke to famous supermodel Claudia Crawford, and here's what she had to say about knee flexion and extension and hip internal and external rotation.
I used to stand in front of the camera stiff as a board. Photographers hated me. But then I visited Dr. Victoria's hand glutaricept. I learned the secret tip to hip internal and external rotation and also knee flexion and extension. Now photographers love me and their cameras do too.
We also spoke to national mixed martial arts champion Rhonda Van Zant. How has knee flexion and extension changed your life, Rhonda?
When I used to throw side kicks, my leg just shot straight out. But little did I know, I was only doing hip abduction. Once Dr. Victoria's hand glutaricept showed me the hip internal and external rotation and knee flexion and extension, I was throwing side kicks all the way to winning my first championship. Thank you, hip internal and external rotation and knee flexion and extension. It worked for me.
Now, I can't guarantee you that knee flexion and extension and/or external or internal rotation will work for you. I don't know your life, but you should try it anyway. Now, because I'm a world-renowned doctor of lower extremity movements, you should just trust me. And plus, no one wants to have a stiff leg, all not bending or being rotation-y. It's not a good look.
Knee flexion and extension and hip internal and external rotation can be yours today for 3 easy payments of occupational therapy. Actually, probably physical therapy. Yeah, physical therapy, because it's lower extremities, but whatever. Knee flexion and extension, hip internal and external rotation. It worked for me.